Anything new today, chickabiddies?
Yes! 5 new things!
5? Must be something to do with pigs or ducks or goslings. Don't tell me, let me guess. Let's see, what colour are they? Brown?
Right first time.
Covered in hair?
No!
Feathers?
Ooh, no.
4 legs?
No!
2 legs?
No!
No hair, no feathers, no legs. I give up.
We lay eggs here, we lay eggs there, we chickabiddies lay eggs everywhere. In the hay, on the straw, even in the middle of the old barn floor. We've got eggs to lay every single day. We find a different nest in the place that we like best. On the straw, in the hay, we like to hide those eggs away. We lay eggs here, we lay eggs there, we chickabiddies lay eggs everywhere.
Look, Fifi, 5 of the chickabiddies have laid eggs this morning.
I can only count 4.
Yes, well, they laid them all over the place. And what do you think? One of them laid her egg inside Hoity-Toity Hubert's cab. So I left it there because you always say never to go near him.
Quite right. I bet he was angry, wasn't he?
He was furious.
You'd better go and calm him down. Flatter him. Tell him he's marvellous. He loves that.
Oh, no! What's the matter, young Bert? One of those idiotic hens has laid an egg in my cab. That's what's the matter. And do not call me Bert, Fordson. How many times do you have to be told? A good few, I reckon. Anyway, an egg isn't going to hurt you.
Perhaps she'll lay lots and sit on them and hatch them out. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? You'd have a cab full of fluffy little chicks.
I am 100 horsepower tractor, young lady, not a hen house.
You are. Of course you are. The biggest, bravest, handsomest, highest and mightiest tractor in the whole world, I should think.
You're right, child. You've got more sense than I thought. I'm the latest, I'm the greatest, I'm a wonderful machine. I'm quite the finest tractor the world has ever seen. I'm Hubert, just Hubert, though my name is not that long. I've got big wheels and I weigh a lot, I'm 100 horsepower strong. I'm the best you'll ever see, especially the wheels. Hubert, that's me.
Grandpa, the chickabiddies aren't like these.
Oh no, the chickabiddies are quite ordinary sort of hens. These are very rare varieties. These are called Blue Orpingtons. You see, most farmers like to keep the sort of animals that give them the best return, so they keep those black and white Friesian cows that give the most milk, and they like to keep the sort of hens that lay the most eggs. But here at Tumbledown Farm, I rather like keeping rare breeds of animals. And if somebody didn't look after the rare breeds of animals and make sure there were still some about, then they might become
extinct. Grandpa, I had an egg for my breakfast this morning. It wouldn't come from these hens, would it?
Well, it might do, because I should keep as many as I wanted to hatch out, to put under a broody or in an incubator, and then eat the rest. And as well as those Blue Orpingtons, there's some smaller hens too. You see them over there. And because they're smaller, we call them
Bantams.
Bantams, that's right, yeah. And there's some brown Leghorns and some white Leghorns and a light Sussex. They're all Bantams. Chuck them a bit more.
Yeah. Fifi, Grandpa's been showing me some of his other hens. He's got a lot of different kinds, hasn't he?
Ah, well, variety is the spice of life. Yes, he's always been like that. He'll keep one sort for a bit, and then he'll try another sort.
Why?
Well, a change is as good as a rest.
You're full of sayings today, Fifi.
Here's another one. Do you know why your grandfather specially likes bantams?
No, why?
Because the best things come in small parcels. Get him to tell you the story of Prince Charming.
Okay. Hello, Grandpa.
Hello, Georgina. Come and sit down.
Grandpa, who is Prince Charming?
Prince Charming was a bantam cockerel. He was very handsome, and he knew it. He was always showing off in front of his wives. Every morning you would hear him crowing, "Wakey, wakey! Get up, all you lie-a-beds!" And then he'd fly up somewhere high, like on top of a roof, and he'd shout, "Prince Charming's the name! I'm the most handsome bird on the farm! I'm the bravest! I'm the best fighter! I can fight anybody! I'm not afraid of anyone!" And he was telling the truth, too, when he said he wasn't afraid of anybody. And one day, he proved it. Because I bought 4 new hens, big ones they were, 3 big hens and a big cockerel. Oh, about 5 times as big as Prince Charming, I should think. And they met in the middle of the farmyard. And the big cockerel walked up to Prince Charming, and he looked down at him and he said, "Out of my way, you little sparrow."
What did Prince Charming do?
Prince Charming went very red in the face, and he fluttered his wings, and he scratched at the ground, and he said in a very quiet voice, "Who are you calling a little sparrow?" And the big cockerel said, "You." And Prince Charming said, "You better watch your step, or I might have to teach you a lesson." And the big cockerel said, "Teach me a lesson? Why, you couldn't knock the skin off a rice pudding." And he turned round and began to walk away, when Prince Charming suddenly flew at him.
Oh, Grandpa, did something awful happen to Prince Charming?
No, it didn't. The big cockerel was no match for Prince Charming at all. He was much too quick for him and much too brave. And he pecked him and he scratched him and he knocked the feathers out of him until the big one just managed to stagger away, puffing and blowing out of breath. And Prince Charming flew up on the wall and he shouted after him, "I hope you've learnt your lesson. Watch out for sparrows next time."
Grandpa been telling you a story, has he, Georgina?
Yes, a story of David and Goliath.
Oh, I never heard tell of they. What are they then? Pigs or bulls?
No, I mean it was a story about a small creature winning a battle against a big one.
What rubbish! Big always beats small. Biggest is best, I always say. I'm the best because I'm the biggest. You got the biggest mouth, that's for sure.
Now, you two, no squabbling. Georgina, tell them who the story was about.
It was about a little bantam cockerel called Prince Charming. He was beautiful and he was brave and he was clever.
Just like us! Ask a hen, ask a hen. If it's gossip that you want, ask a hen, ask a hen, ask a hen. If you want the latest